Street art, it's raw, it's real. It's the voice of the people booming from brick walls and alleyways. You can trace it back centuries to the very first time someone scratched a message on a wall. Think rebellious youth culture, the rise of graffiti in New York City, and the explosion of hip-hop. It was a way for marginalized voices to be heard, to reclaim public space.
Street art speaks in a language all its own. It's bold, unapologetic, and constantly evolving. From elaborate calligraphy to simple tags, it's about making your mark. Murals transform walls into breathtaking works of art. They tell stories and spark conversations. Stencils spread messages quickly and impactfully. Intricate mosaics add color and craftsmanship to unexpected places.
Street artists are a resourceful bunch, turning everyday objects into tools of creative expression. The trusty spray can is an icon, but it's not the whole story. Markers, paintbrushes, rollers, stencils, even fire extinguishers filled with paint. It's all fair game. Wheat paste, a simple mixture of flour and water, becomes a powerful adhesive for posters and installations. Tiles, carefully arranged and grouted, transform walls into intricate mosaics. Technology has also found its way into the street artist's arsenal. Projectors help scale up designs onto massive walls, while drones capture breathtaking aerial footage of rooftop installations. But beyond the tools, it's the techniques that truly set street art apart. Artists develop their own signature styles, whether it's the crisp lines of a stencil, the fluid strokes of a brush, or the layered textures of a wheat paste collage. They work fast, often under the cover of darkness, transforming public spaces in a matter of hours. It's a dance between planning and improvisation, responding to the environment and leaving their mark on the urban landscape.
Let's be real. Street art walks a fine line between art and vandalism. It's a conversation starter, a challenge to authority, and a source of constant debate. On one hand, you have unsanctioned work, often created under the cover of night, that can be seen as a form of property damage. Cities spend millions cleaning up graffiti, and property owners might not appreciate their walls becoming someone else's canvas. But then there's the flip side. Street art can revitalize neighborhoods, spark dialogue, and give a voice to the voiceless. Many cities now recognize the artistic and cultural value of street art, embracing it through murals programs, festivals, and legal walls where artists can express themselves freely. The line between legal and illegal can be blurry, and that's part of what makes street art so fascinating. It challenges our perceptions of public space, ownership, and what constitutes art itself. It's a constant negotiation, a push and pull between artists, authorities, and the communities they inhabit.
Section 5. Masters of the Streets. From subway scrolls to global murals. Street art has its own Hall of Fame, a lineage of pioneers, rebels, and visionaries who shaped the movement into what it is today. You got your legends like Jean-Michel Basquiat, who went from tagging the streets of New York City to exhibiting in galleries worldwide. Keith Haring, with his iconic bold lines and vibrant colors, brought social commentary and activism to the art world. Then there's Banksy, the enigmatic British artist whose satirical stencils and subversive installations continue to spark debate and command attention. But it's not just about the big names. The beauty of street art is that it's a global phenomenon with talented artists emerging from every corner of the world. From the intricate murals of Inti in Chile to the powerful paste-ups of Swoon in the United States, from the thought-provoking works of Blue in Italy to the colorful creations of Faith 47 in South Africa, the list goes on and on. These artists represent the diversity and evolution of street art, pushing boundaries, challenging norms, and inspiring generations with their creativity and courage.
Section 6. Speaking through walls. Themes and messages in the concrete jungle. Street art isn't just pretty pictures. It's a platform for expression, a way to spark conversations and challenge the status quo. Social justice is a recurring theme, with artists tackling issues like poverty, inequality, war, and environmental destruction. Political commentary is also common, with street art serving as a visual megaphone for dissent, protest, and calls for change. Some artists use humor and satire to get their point across, while others create works that are poignant, confrontational, or even downright heartbreaking. love, hope, and unity are also explored, reminding us of our shared humanity and the power of community. There's a sense of place and identity that shines through, with artists celebrating their cultures, neighborhoods, and the unique spirit of their cities. And of course, there's the pure joy of creativity, with artists transforming mundane spaces into bursts of color, imagination, and artistic expression. Street art, at its core, is about communication, about connecting with the public on a visceral level and making them think, feel, and question the world around them.
Section 7. Outside the white cube, street art versus the gallery world. Street art and the traditional art world have a complex relationship, one born on the streets, often seen as rebellious and subversive, the other confined within the white walls of galleries and museums. For a long time, street art was dismissed as vandalism, unworthy of serious consideration by the art establishment. But as the movement gained momentum, attitudes began to shift. Street artists started to gain recognition for their talent, creativity, and the social relevance of their work. Works that were once created in the dead of night were now being shown in galleries and auctioned off for hefty sums. This crossover hasn't been without its critics. Some argue that bringing street art into the gallery setting strips it of its essence, its connection to the streets, and its power to challenge the status quo. Others embrace the exposure and the opportunity for artists to reach a wider audience. Regardless of where you stand on the debate, there's no denying that street art has had a profound impact on the art world, blurring boundaries, challenging conventions, and injecting a much-needed dose of energy and relevance.
Section 8. A global conversation: street art's impact and influence. Street art isn't confined to walls. It's a global phenomenon that has infiltrated popular culture, influenced fashion, music, and design. It's in the streets, on our clothes, in advertising, and online. The bold graphics, vibrant colors, and rebellious spirit of street art have inspired countless artists, designers, and musicians, shaping the aesthetics and attitudes of generations. Street art has also become a powerful tool for social change, raising awareness about important issues and mobilizing communities around the world. From murals promoting peace and understanding to street art campaigns advocating for environmental justice, artists are using their voices and their art to make a difference. The accessibility and immediacy of street art make it a powerful form of communication, reaching people from all walks of life in a way that traditional art forms often cannot. It's a conversation starter, a catalyst for change, and a testament to the power of art to inspire, provoke, and transform.
Section 9. The future is unwritten. Street art in the digital age. The digital age has opened up new avenues for street art to flourish and evolve. Artists are embracing technology, incorporating augmented reality, projection mapping, and interactive installations into their work. Social media has become a virtual gallery, allowing artists to share their creations with a global audience and connect with other artists around the world. Online platforms have also made it easier for artists to sell their work, blurring the lines between the street and the marketplace. But even as technology transforms the landscape of street art, the core elements remain the same: the desire to express oneself, connect with others, and challenge the status quo. Street art will continue to adapt, evolve, and surprise us with its creativity, ingenuity, and ability to reflect the changing times. New voices will emerge, pushing boundaries, experimenting with new forms and mediums, and using their art to spark conversations, challenge perceptions, and inspire change.
Section 10. Amplified Voices: the enduring power of street art. Street art is more than just paint on walls. It's a powerful form of expression, a reflection of our times, and a testament to the enduring human spirit. It's about reclaiming public space, giving a voice to the voiceless, and challenging the status quo. From the streets of New York City to the favelas of Brazil, from the walls of Paris to the alleyways of Tokyo, street art continues to captivate, inspire, and provoke. It's a global movement, a conversation starter, and a powerful reminder that art can be found in the most unexpected places. So the next time you're walking down the street, keep your eyes peeled. You never know what hidden gems, what powerful messages, what bursts of creativity you might find adorning the walls of your city. Street art is a reminder that art is for everyone, that beauty can be found in unexpected places, and that the streets themselves can be a canvas for change.